Today we are doing a workout that combines strengthening as well as stretching. Here we go. I am so excited for today's workout. We are going to be combining a full body workout with dumbbells with some stretching. So we're going to work our muscles and then stretch them out. So I have 3 different sets of dumbbells here. I have 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and 15. You really just need 1 or 2. I just like to have options. So just either go on the lighter side. You could have 3 or 5 pounds, or you can go on the heavier side around 10, 12, 15. All right, so let's get started. And I'm gonna start with one of my heavier dumbbells here. So the dumbbell work we're gonna do is going to be combination, so we get a big bang for our buck. And if you wanna modify it, or if you're a beginner, just use a lighter weight. That's great. You can just go down and weight, okay? So I'm gonna have the weight right here. I'm holding it at my chest, and you can even do this without a weight at all. I'm gonna have my feet under my shoulders. They're slightly turned out. And what I'm gonna do is go down into a squat and back up. Okay, so again, lots of options. Beginner friendly here would be a really light weight, and you can just do a small knee bend. You can even just do no weights and hold on to the kitchen counter. That would be great. And more advanced is gonna be a heavier weight, and then adding this piece I'm gonna show you now. We're gonna come up, push the weight overhead. So what we call a push press here. Okay, inhale, exhale, push. So this is what I mean by combination movement. It starts to advance the workout a little bit when you combine different movements, different body parts. So of course, take whatever piece is right for you. So 2 more. Last one. Nice job. Bring the weight down, and I want you to hold it in one hand. Again, whatever weight is right for you, one hand. Your feet are still about shoulder distance apart, slightly turned out. So I'm gonna have my arm here with my palm facing forward. I'm gonna press overhead and back down, okay? So first off, beginner level is lightweight or sitting down. So you can also sit down while you do this. So that's beginner level. This is intermediate to advanced right here. Standing up and using a heavier weight. So again, I have 15, but I've worked to this, so 10 is a great place to start. And what you're trying to do is not let your body shift a lot. So this is a lot of core work actually. Nice job. Switch arms. So other side, lift and lower. So keep that in mind, what I mentioned about working up to this. I probably started this exercise with 5 pounds years ago. And over time, I've built. And then when I've had my surgeries, I've gone back down and gone back up. So you build over time. And you know a great way to build? If you're right in between, do 2 repetitions with maybe a heavier weight, and then the last repetitions back to your lighter weight. That's usually how we build up, is we do half and half until you're strong enough to do all of them. Nice job. Okay, bring it back down, and we're going back to our squats, all right? So feet are the same. I'm just gonna go to the side so you can see me. So I'm still shoulder distance apart, slightly turned out. I'm holding the weight to my chest, and I'm gonna go down and up, and you're picking the version that's right for you. And then now, if you want to add to this, so each of these I'm going to add to a little bit. When you come up, raise up to your toes. Inhale, exhale. And this too, you can just add the arm press like every 2 reps, like every other rep maybe, okay? That is how you improve. It's never a full jump to the next level. You never get a medal for being beginner done and moving on. We are all always sometimes beginner, sometimes intermediate, sometimes advanced. We go in and out, half and half. And that's the way our bodies work. Nice job. take a rest. I'm gonna go down to a lighter set because we're gonna do a little more for our arms. So I'm gonna try my 10s, which is still pretty heavy, to be honest. So we're gonna have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. For me, that's still pretty heavy. I'm gonna clarify, for me, that's heavy. Everybody's different. Many of you are gonna be stronger than me here. So I have my arms straight and the palms forward, bicep. So I exhale and inhale. And then a fun way to challenge yourself, if you would like a challenge here, is to balance on one leg. Anytime we can throw a balance challenge in, it's really good for our bodies, for our brains, for our aging, for longevity. And then I'm just gonna switch legs as I finish my biceps. And they're definitely getting tired now. Whew, one more. Oh, good job. That always makes me tired. All right, I'm gonna put one of those down and I'm gonna keep the other one. And I'm going back to a split stance, meaning 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. And now I have the weight behind my head. See that? So I'm squeezing my elbows together. They're not touching. I just want them not out here. So facing forward. And then I'm going to press my hands up and down. So for me, it works to keep one 10-pound weight. But for many of us, we actually have to go lighter on triceps. I just know I'm actually weaker in my biceps. So I can keep this weight, but it's okay if you have to lighten it. Triceps are a small but very mighty and important muscle group. So we don't want to miss them. And this you can do sitting as well. Both the biceps and the triceps, you can easily just do sitting down. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bring that back around. Oh, nice job. Grab water, grab a wipe. You can put your weights down, and I'm gonna meet you down on your mat for our stretching. And take your time rolling onto your back. And hug your right knee in. So give it a really good squeeze. As you've heard me say, compression is good for our joints. We want that squeeze. It's good for the joint itself. And then it's also really good for our digestion to really squeeze that leg in as much as you can. You're giving your intestines and your colon a little bit of a massage there. Good, and then you can release that and hold behind the leg. Exhale to lift it up. Inhale to bend. Now, if you are tight, then you can use like a belt or a sheet or something around your foot and have it more here. See how I'm in a different angle? And I would be supporting my foot with a sheet while I'm holding it. And that is really good if you have tighter hamstrings and you can't get your leg in as far. So I don't ever want you to just not do something because you think it doesn't look like me. We don't all look the same and we're not supposed to. There's always options to make it effective for you. That's what matters. You are what matters, not me, okay? You, wherever you are. So I want to help find a way that this is successful and accessible for you. Nice job. One more. And then bend the left knee so that the right ankle ends up on the knee. And this might be enough of a stretch for you, or you can pull in and hold behind the left thigh, or even on top of the left shin. But wherever you end up, bring that sacrum and tailbone back down to the ground. Squeezing into that right hip. Nice job. Then take the leg, cross it all the way over. So it's thigh on thigh, arms out to a T, let your legs fall to the left, and you're gonna look to the right. And if this doesn't feel good, you can just have your knees together when you do it. They don't have to cross. Good, and then come back up. Use your muscles to help control that. Reach the right leg long and squeeze the left one in. So squeeze first. Maybe you can kind of rock it side to side. And then hold behind the leg and exhale to reach. Inhale to bend. Nice big exhale every time you reach it up. Nice job. And we'll bend, and this is where that ankle ends up on the right knee, and you find the position or variation that's best for you on this side, because the sides can definitely be different. Inhale, fill your lungs, and then exhale through your mouth. One more of those. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, maybe sigh to let it out. Nice. And then let's cross the legs, or again, you can just bring them together. Arms out to a T, legs fall to the right, and you're going to look to the left. Nice. And then come back to center. Hug both knees in. And then take your time from here. We're going to roll all the way over onto our bellies. We're not going to be here long. Just want to make sure we get into that upper back a little bit more. So we're going to have the legs mat distance apart. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up halfway. Take an inhale and exhale all the way up. Bring your hips with you, so hips come off. Look to the left, center, look to the right, center, and then take as much time as you need. We're all going to meet up and back in child's pose with your knees wide, or again, sitting in a chair, just folding forward. Reach your arms out nice and long. Forehead down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly restack, making your way back up to seated. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, bring them back down. One more time. And great job. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I'll see you on your mat soon.